Hello, my name is Seb and welcome to Jump Inside Media Reviews. Today we're going to be watching the movie Saving Bikini Bottoms, the Sandy Cheek movie, and its media reviews. So we're splitting it into two halves. The first half is going to be a breakdown of the beginning of the movie, and the second is going to be my opinion of the movie and what we think about it. So without no further ado, let's get started. So we begin ourselves at the bottom of Bikini Bottoms. And because this is specifically the Sandy Cheek movie, we start out with none other than Sandy Cheek. She starts off with a musical singing about herself and about Texas and why she moved to Bikini Bottoms. She also mentions that she's a scientist studying marine biology. Then she meets up with SpongeBob, and not long after that does something start happening to Bikini Bottoms. In fact, what actually happens is a big claw from the surface tries to grab and take a hold of the whole entire Bikini Bottoms. Now, SpongeBob is completely distracted by his net, that's why he takes no notice of this, so Sandy Cheeks tries to save him from being captured by the big claw. SpongeBob finally spots this and gets completely scared. Sandy zooms in with her goggles and spots that it's Boots' laboratory that has stolen Bikini Bottoms. Boots is the laboratory that Sandy Cheeks works for, and she actually explains what Boots stands for to SpongeBob, the Bureau of Official Texas Science. She finds out where Boots' laboratory is held, which is Gushing Water Parks. And the only thing left to do is to go there and bring Bikini Bottoms back. So they ride the bubbles until it reaches the surface, and then they glide that all the way to the airplane, which is heading to Texas. And that's where I'm going to leave it from there on out. The rest of this movie turns into a bit of a road trip style movie, but I'm going to leave it there, and I will lend it back to you, Seb, in the studio. Alright, so there you go, that was a bit at the beginning. Now we're going to get through more of the spoilers of the movie and our opinions on it. Okay, so without no further ado, let's get going with this. So, Sandy and her family appear in this movie, and apart from the car and their family saving Sandy and SpongeBob from snakes, personally, for me, they don't really add too much character development into this story. I mean, as much as I want them to do a lot of character development, it really doesn't change that much about how Sandy's outlook on life is. To be honest with you, Sandy's very much the same from the beginning to the end of the movie. There are a little bits of development, but not major. Nothing really changes of the character of Sandy. She's a happy squirrel at the beginning and she's a happy squirrel at the end. That's kind of the basis of the movie, if you want to talk about character development. Also, the character arcs in this movie are weak. You've got two characters in this called Phoebe and Kyle. They both work for Sue. Sue is the bad person in this movie, and the reason why Phoebe and Carl are working for Sue is because Sue is going to buy them a vending machine. But it is revealed that the vending machine is going to be brought with Phoebe and Kyle's paychecks. So that plotline completely just breaks in half because, so what, they want a vending machine and she's using their paychecks to buy it. Why are you working for the bad guy in the first place? That's kind of the thing. I don't get that. Well, why is... What? I mean that's a really, really bad plotline or character arcs for this movie, and I don't like it. And what, is this what we could think of? I mean, clearly, there are a lot better plot points than this. And I know it's meant to be kind of a stupid kind of... Like, there are meant to be like a few silly and stupid and little things inside this movie, but that really, that's I don't like it. I don't like that part. Yeah, no. Bad character arcs. There's a plot of this movie. One of the plots of this movie, which again, and I will mention that I also don't like about this, is the actual story plot. Sandy is basically spying on Bikini Bottoms. However, it really doesn't explain how the spying helped Sue's evil plan come up with her plan, which is what she's trying to do, which is to clone Bikini Bottoms. How does Sandy spying at all in any of this movie help contribute to picking up Bikini Bottoms and cloning it? It doesn't really tire that in the movie. It just says, oh, yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do this if Sandy didn't spy because stuff. And, she was spying. That's the reason we can, clone Bikini Bottoms. I'm watching it. I'm going, how does that actually contribute? I mean, there are three things in this movie. There's the family arc, there's the character arc, and there's the story plot. And all three of these things already don't make a lot of sense. And I can't say this is a good SpongeBob movie. I have seen the previous SpongeBob movies, and I think they're great. This particular one, not that amazed at it. All right, let's just talk about this. Okay, SpongeBob is turning 25, and I know that they want to do something special, but seriously, if you can't make a movie with decent plot lines and decent character developments like the previous movies that I've seen before that I absolutely love, then probably don't make the movie. Like, wait sometimes. I know they're turning 25, but I think this is one of the weaker SpongeBob movies out there. On the good note, and I will mention this does have a very good note, the animation is spot on. The actual animation of this movie was really well designed. I really like the animation. However, I will say all of the SpongeBob movies are very well animated. So I don't know if it really contributes into it being a really standout thing. But yeah, the animation of this movie is good. So, if you're watching it for animation, sound quality, is it an actual SpongeBob movie? Yes, I'd say it is a SpongeBob movie. Is it a good SpongeBob movie? I'd kind of say a no. If you wanted my ratings on this, so on some of the plot lines, some of the stories, some of the stuff that happens into it, do I think it's a really bad movie? No, I don't think it's the worst movie ever created. However, I don't think it's the best. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. Yes, that is the rating I'm going to give to this. It is quite low, I'm being honest. It's a 5 out of 10. If you're a SpongeBob fan, then obviously you'll probably enjoy, to a moderate point, enjoy this. However, it's not the best SpongeBob movie. It doesn't stand out anywhere close to being the best SpongeBob movie out there. It is not a SpongeBob movie as well. It is also a Sandy Cheek movie. It is very much explored Texas. But yeah, there you go. It's what you have to deal with. It's a 5 out of 10 for me. Tell me what you think this ratings are in the comments down below. Do you think it's higher? Do you think I've been too mean to this? Or do you think it's slower and I'm being too kind to this and it's actually a really bad movie? Because, I think it's right on that smack line of 5 out of 10. I think that's just right in the middle of it. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on another Jump Inside video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.